Hi, my name is Helia Singh and welcome to my show, Wealth Coaching with Helia Singh, the fastest way to build wealth. Hi everyone, I'm very excited to introduce our special guest today, and that's Michael from 101 Media. Thanks for coming today, Michael.
You're very welcome. I'm normally behind the camera.
That's right. He's the man responsible for everything you see out there. So,
I tell you what, your show has been getting a lot of traction. People are starting to interact. I watched and when I produced your interview with Cham last week, quite a few people picked up quite a bit of knowledge with Cham's map. And then yourself, when you said about marketing for employees, and people going, oh, I haven't even thought of this.
Yeah, no, that's great. This is great. No, thank you very much for that. I mean, the reason we have you here today is because we were talking about the fear in terms of wealth creation. And I remember when I met you about 6 months ago, I told you about this YouTube channel and stuff. But honestly, initially my thought was, okay, I'll just do a few sessions on YouTube talking about my courses that I have, so just to let the people know everywhere in the world what is out there. But only you talked me into it to have a channel and have a episode every month to talk about different areas. That was something I never even thought about it. And I remember when you said it that day, it just felt just right. But at the same time, when I was at home and I was thinking about it, I said, oh my God, what if after 2 sessions I will run out of topics? I can't believe it. And stuff like that. It's just then when I listened to myself and when I wrote down all my fears, and I found that, no, it is only sitting up here. It doesn't exist.
No, it doesn't exist at all. And what I find is people talk about topics and they say, well, do you have a teleprompter? And I'm going, what, you need to read about yourself? But people go, no, that's not what I meant. It was that's what you just said. So it's actually quite fascinating how much knowledge somebody has got. And when you get someone like yourself who's going, no, I want to share that. Wow, that just opens up so many doors.
No, it's great, and thanks to you to even give me that options and ability, or at least you helped me to get over that fear. Without you, I wouldn't be able to get to where I am now.
I think we've all got the fear. It's and you talk about wealth creation and people's, and you talked about fear in your last episode. People are scared that they'll make the money. Then, well, what happens if I lose the money? And it's like, what? We're not even there. And what about the tax I'll pay? Here, I'm earning $80,000 a year now. I only pay $10,000. If you earn me $1 million, I'm going to pay all that tax, Helia.
Yeah, that's right.
The fears are a bit silly when we look at them.
That's right. But I'll always tell them, half something better than nothing. So just get over it. Tax is, is given. We have to pay it. So that's why when you are just doing in wealth creation concept, when you are doing goal setting, let's say 100,000 a year income. So okay, just make it 150,000 because 50,000 you have to pay the tax. So that's easier. Then you don't have to worry about the tax part.
And I say to people, when they're on and most people, we live in a capitalist society, so we need some money to enjoy ourselves, especially when we're getting into our retirement. And they do have these fears. And that's why I think someone like yourself who's a wealth coach, you've actually got someone to lean on. You can say, look, me and my wife, we're now earning $250,000 a year and we're sole traders and we're paying too much tax and we're scared. And you go, hold on, let me help you pass some of this. And I think having someone in your corner as a mentor is one of the biggest steps you can actually take to actually creating wealth that you're going to keep.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Because again, when it comes to financial planning, people are so much thinking about the products or selling products that they forget about the actual concept and why people are there. They're just there to get the ease with money, that concept that, okay, it's what is possible and what's the journey, how we go from it. Especially when you are talking to clients who are engineer one or like a left brainer, they like to see everything mapped.
Yes.
And which is great. So, but at the same time, I'll just tell them, yes, in a perfect world, it should be this, but I'll have to always leave some, space for error or things that we can't even, predict in advance.
And I think a lot of people, when they go into wealth creation, they create blocks themselves. They go for detail. They go, I'm on 60, 70, 80,000 dollars a year. I want to be financially independent. You say, what does that look? Well, if I had a couple of million, okay. But because they've gone there, they suddenly go, all these problems.
Yeah.
Well, how about we get you from the 60, 70, 80,000? How about we get you 150,000?
Exactly.
Pay a bit of tax and you've still got more in your pocket. Then why don't we take you to 250? And then why don't we and step it, and the problems shrink.
Exactly.
But you're constantly, what I like about when you coach people and you mentor them, is you're looking at it from the point of view, you've achieved that, celebrate that, you've earned it, so you deserve it, and then you're saying to them, what next?
Exactly. Exactly.
And you ask them to stretch themselves.
Yeah.
And people get amazed. I'm amazed I'm able to do this.
Exactly. That's why wealth creation is a journey, not a destination.